Jawohl, hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus, wollte ich gerade sagen, aber nee, Moment. Ähnliche Konsole, weil das Spiel kam original für die PS2 raus, aber nö. Shadow of Destiny auf der PlayStation Portable. Ich wollte gerade sagen PlayStation 2, aber Portable. PlayStation passt, ja, doch, ja. Somit, dann würde ich sagen, statten wir dem Alchemisten mal einen Besuch ab, weil der wollte ja unbedingt noch Dingenskirchens haben. Den roten Stein, wenn wir ihn haben. Den Philosopher's Stone, also den Stein der Weisen. Hey, noch eine Energy Unit. Wunderbar. So, ich würde behaupten, wir haben beide Entscheidungen richtig getroffen.
Oh, come on in. You do like to show up unannounced, don't you?
Father's down in the basement working. You did come to see him, not Margaret, right?
Oh, stop it!
All right, okay.
Ich kann aber kurz mit Margaret reden.
Yes?
Die will nicht mit mir reden, die sagt einfach nur, ja. So. Herr Wagner, ich habe da etwas für Sie. Wo ist er denn? Da. Was sagen Sie, will überhaupt nicht mit mir reden?
You have by chance the Philosopher's Stone?
Yes. Is this it? That's the only stone I know that fits the bill.
Ah, in the name of heaven, I shall start the preparations for the experiment right now. It's all right. It doesn't matter if this is not the true stone. I am grateful for your help regardless. But if it is the stone, the result should be wondrous. Please, come back again in, let's see, 5. No, make it 10 days.
10 days. Okay. That would be the 13th. Oh,
What is it?
that experiment's dangerous.
That may be, but this is something I want to do. Something I must do. Please, try to understand. 10 days from now. By then, the experiment should yield fruit. I will be able to show you the homunculus. At last, science will prove itself capable of creating life. How I wish she could have been here, Helena. That is my only regret. See you in 10 days, then. Oh, and one more thing. Could you keep this a secret from Hugo and Margaret? Knowing Hugo as I do, if he learns of this, he might do something like attempt to bring Helena back from the dead. He can't seem to face his mother's death. Should this experiment succeed, and if I manage to find what answers I can in my quest for truth, I shall commit all records of my research to the fire. Now, take care.
Okay. Ich habe ja aus Versehen gerade ein Programm geöffnet, das wollte ich schließen.
Hey, did you manage to see Father?
Jetzt mache ich zu.
Why do you ask?
Man, what's the matter with Father anyway? He hasn't let me into his laboratory lately. When I went in there the other day, he got really angry with me, and ever since then, there's some secret in there he can't tell me about. I just know it. Hey, are you like Father's right-hand man? You know, with tools from the future and stuff?
Of course not. Nothing like that.
Really? I'd definitely ask for your help if I were father. Then I can make a machine to move through time. You know, like the one you showed me before. I sort of understand how it works, anyway.
Wow, really? I'm impressed.
Well, I said sort of. Anyway, I'm more interested in what Father's working on right now.
Hugo, I'm sure Father will tell us one of these days.
I don't know about that.
Children, I have something to tell you.
Father,
I am going to start another experiment, but this one will be very dangerous. So I want you two to leave the house for a while.
Right away?
The sooner the better. I'll send word in about 10 days. Go to our relatives' homes or anywhere else you like. That's all.
can I help with the experiment?
No. Both of you have to leave this house.
Oh, for Pete's sake. What does he think he's doing, huh?
Come on. Where should we go?
Sis? So, you're just going to do it?
Do we have a choice?
But...
It's okay. It's only for a little while. Let's go. We have to get ready.
I guess I'll be going now.
Of course. I'm sorry, we're always in the middle of something.
See you soon, okay?
Das Z-Pad ist bereit. Denn, auf. 10 days from the experiment. Let's go. So mit O. Dann einmal los ins Alchemistenhaus. War hier irgendwo. Ich spiele gerne ein bisschen mit der Kamera rum. War der nicht hier auf der Hauptstraße? Ja, hier, ne? Nee. Hier? Nö. Ich habe doch eine Karte, ich Trottel. Und da ist das Alchemistenhaus hier sogar eingezeichnet. Former Alchemist-Haus. Einfach einmal um den Block hier rum. Na denn. Da liegt noch eine Energy Unit. Nehmen wir mit. Brauchen wir zwar so gerade nicht, aber hey, friss kein Brot, ne? Und ich glaube, da liegt noch eine. Oder ich kann nicht gucken. Ah, sah so aus. Okay. In der PS2-Version sind die tatsächlich noch schlechter zu finden.
Hello! Is anybody here? Anybody? Dr. Wagner! Margaret! Hugo! Anyone here? Hugo! The basement. This meter here. Is this a time machine? That can't be. But that sounded like Margaret's voice just now.
Er hat aber tatsächlich gerade da was dran stehen. 7.4.2001. Finden kann ich hier allerdings gerade nichts. Z-Pad leuchtet auch nicht, oder? Ne, meine Arschtasche leuchtet nicht. Gut, denn. Einmal raus mit uns. Die Zeitmaschine mir vielleicht nochmal angucken. Wie war das nochmal? Endgame im Übrigen. So ziemlich Richtung Finale. In ganz großen Schritten jetzt. Wie war das jetzt nochmal? Ich glaube, ich sollte nochmal in meine Zeit zurückreisen. Ich glaube, dass... ich bin mir nicht sicher. Ah, gut, wir haben genug Energy Units. Aber es leuchtet grün. Und grün ist meistens so, ja, da sollst du vielleicht mal wieder hin. Okay. So, allein. Dann mal los. Ich krieg einen Anruf.
Hey, long time no see. Actually, didn't we just see each other today?
Is this Hugo?
Uh-huh. I really like these machines of the future. Being able to just project your voice a long distance, that's really something.
How did you know my number?
Oh, that. I just asked someone called Eckhart. You know, you mentioned him once.
How did you get here? And why? Were you the one threatening Eckhart?
Come on, threatening sounds so serious. All I did was propose a deal. Can I help it if he jumped at the chance when I told him what he wanted to hear about his daughter? Oh, and about how I got here? It's pretty simple, really. Remember that tool you showed me? I just made one of my own, you see?
What?
Well, actually, I didn't make it. Not exactly. The Hugo of the future completed it and gave it to me. A transport mechanism to time-space marked by phenomena of relevance. You like it? Just like yours. Actually, I think the other stuff may be different, but who cares, right? In any case, I can track and follow your machine.
What about Margaret?
Will you look at that? I'm forgetting the point of the whole thing. Can you drop by? I'll be waiting at the square. Bring Homunculus, we have a few things to discuss. Oh, and by the way, do what I tell you, okay? Otherwise, someone you care about is gonna die. I don't have to tell you what I mean by that, right? Later then.
Hugo!
Hey!
Der bedroht gerade seine eigene Schwester. Also würde ich damit nicht meine Uroma beleidigen, würde ich jetzt sagen, du Hurensohn. Wäre ich ja glatt verleitet zu sagen. In dem Moment würde ich sagen, Hugo ist ein Hurensohn, aber ich tue es nicht. Ja. Wenn das Spiel hier schon Faust aufgreift, in gewissem Sinne, ne, dann zitiere ich auch Faust in Moderne. Ach, das Einzige, was mir so ein bisschen fehlt, ist halt eben Mephistopheles. Ich dachte ja damals so ein bisschen, ich muss ja gestehen, ich habe es erst relativ spät gespielt damals. Weil ihr könnt nicht erwarten, dass ich das Spiel 2001 gespielt habe. Leute, ich war da 7. Ich konnte nicht mal richtig lesen, dann soll ich ein Spiel komplett auf Englisch spielen. Außerdem, meine Eltern waren sehr streng, was die USK angeht. Ich habe mit 7 niemals ein Spiel ab 12 bekommen. Ich glaube, ich habe es tatsächlich mit 14 gespielt, weil ich es auf den Flohmarkt geschossen habe. Für einen 10er oder so. Dachte mir so, sieht interessant aus. Da dachte ich mir so, scheiße auf Englisch. Da habe ich mich allerdings reingefuchst und so ein bisschen aus dem Kontext. So habe ich übrigens auch relative good English gelernt. gelernt, genau. Ich meine, ich habe Bildungsniveau, was, B2 oder B1? Auf jeden Fall ein bisschen höher als Schulenglisch. So, wir sind am Squire angekommen.
Hugo!
It is
Where
Square.
are you?
Man, you are so noisy! I'm here, right here!
Hugo. You're the one who's been trying to kill me?
Never mind that! Where is the homunculus?
You heard what I asked you.
The homunculus was completed because you showed up. You fooled Father into creating the homunculus. Isn't that right? I read Father's research notes. It said you brought him the last ingredient, the Philosopher's Stone.
Me? Get your father to create homunculus? All I've been doing is trying to stay alive. But it isn't.
What I really wanted was to get here earlier and stop what you were doing. But all my machine could do was follow yours. So I targeted yesterday's you, because I thought I could manage to get to you before you did the things you did today. I had so many chances, but I still didn't manage to kill you off.
Hugo!
It's a shame, but there's no way for my machine to outrun yours. And I can't stop the homunculus from being completed. So I'm switching to another plan. If I can't prevent the homunculus from being created in the first place, I'll destroy it. That seems to be the only way to get a hold of the Philosopher's Stone.
The Philosopher's Stone? What use is that to you?
I'm going to make Mother, just like Father made the homunculus. The only difference is that I don't have the Philosopher's Stone. That's why I'm going to use the homunculus instead.
Hugo! What do you think you're...
Sis, stay out of this, will you? You're a hostage. You're supposed to be quiet.
You don't want to know, Hugo. Your father would agree.
What about Father?
He said that you might do something like attempt to bring Helena back from the dead. And he also said that he would burn all the records once this experiment was completed, to make sure you wouldn't.
Oh, really? In that case, why were the papers safe and sound, even though Father himself had disappeared?
I wouldn't know the reason for that.
I have to do this. We still need to be a family. That's why I'm going to make Mother, and we can all be happy again. And that's why I need that stone. Get it? Come on! Get the homunculus!
Hugo. I can work for both of us, so that we won't want for anything. We'll be okay. You'll see. So please, stop this madness! Make Mother? Just listen to what you're suggesting.
Sis, if you won't be quiet, I'll have to hurt you. Don't make me do that!
Hugo!
You know I can't stand blood.
You really want to raise the dead?
The stone made it possible for Father to create the homunculus. That means this has to work too. I can do it, I know. So come on, go get it!
A homunculus can't be... He just appears out of nowhere. It has nothing to do with what I want. Yes, he saved my life, but that's about it. It just isn't possible for me to call him up. Don't you get it?
No excuses. If you don't do what I tell you, I'll leave my sister here and go home. That's going to affect this age in a lot of ways. I can't even begin to imagine how much.
That's a dirty move.
Come on, hurry up. I'll give you 20 minutes.
20 Minuten ist alles, was ich brauche, meine Freunde. Und dann würde ich sagen, machen wir hier eine kleine Aufnahmepause. Ist hoffentlich in der nächsten Folge wieder, wenn wir ins Finale aufbrechen. Bis dahin und ciao, ciao.